So today we've got another foundation in the Evo. It is New Foundation 2.0. It is the exact same as the previous one. I don't get why they didn't just bring this out at the same time. I guess they just maybe didn't want you to do it straight away or let you know that you had two. So when it comes to this, we saw yesterday that in general, there is quite a few Evos that you can do. In terms of the upgrade, it all depends on what you're kind of going for. Like for instance, Watt is a fantastic one. If you're looking to build Swanson, if you're looking to do Morgan, then you've maybe got a Sophia Smith, a Rodman, Tim Howard, Mia Hamm. If you've got Mia Hamm, is never a bad thing to have, but to be honest, you could probably be striker on her own and she'd be fine. But in terms of this one, I believe it is exactly the same as the previous. You've got obviously the normal play 2 matches, win 1 match using your active Evo, play 2 matches, win 2 matches, and then finally play 4, win 2. That should be the exact same. And we get Relentless, you get obviously a skill move upgrade and also pinged pass. In fact, they have got a slight difference in them. Okay, that's interesting. So you've got pinged pass, and you've also got quick step as the play style, and then you've got a weak foot and a skill move that goes up to 4. With this one, you have got press proven and also relentless. So actually, it might have been better to put Watt into this one just for that quick step. Maybe it adds a little bit. Again, playstyles, normal playstyles, so they're not the playstyle pluses. It's okay, like it does a decent amount, but I'm not necessarily sold fully unless it's a playstyle plus, but it adds a little bit something to it. So if we was to take this over to Futbin, let's have a look at the differences between them then. So if you've got the first one, free over... If you need coins in FC25, lootbar.gg has you covered. They are the cheapest trading platform on the game, 8 to 10% cheaper than any others, 8% off if you use the code JT11 at the end at checkout, plus you get 5% extra on coins. With the fastest delivery system going, used by many FC25 creators such as Zorky, Manny Plus, and even Pro owners. So if you need any coins, head over to lootbar.gg, make sure JT11's in the promo code, and hopefully you enjoy. Free overall? No. Oh, doesn't matter. Free overall, max of 86. 87 on the pace, a 4. 86 on shooting, 85 on passing, 86 on dribbling, 5 on defending, 84 physical, and then obviously a 4-4 is the max with a pinged pass and quick step. The other one will give you 86, 87, 86, 85, 86, 85, 84, 1-1, and press proven relentless. So it's only the play styles that do get that little upgrade. Everything else is exactly the same. Now, you've got, how many days? 13 and 14 days to unlock within, and then you've got 28 and 27 days to complete both of these. Now, with that, you could run the risk of potentially waiting them 2 weeks and seeing who else comes out. They are constantly adding to the foundations. If you look at the SBCs as one good hint, they are giving them out quite a good amount, to be honest. We obviously got Seller as the last one. We then got, if I go to players, it'll make it life a lot easier. So then before that, we got ourselves Aldasari. Before that, we get him. So we roughly get... We get 2, we got Alex Watt, we got Berghuis. So they started off giving quite a good amount. And then obviously it's kind of gone to about 1 a week, give or take. Alongside that, we do have objectives, which should be found here. So if you go into... Is it just foundations? I'm pretty sure. No, that can't be the one. It's got to be milestones. Then maybe we're going to get to the end. There we go. Milestones. We knew that. We knew that. Obviously, for them, you've got X amount of days to get them done. But we have got a fair few already in there. It seems to be once we get foundations, and obviously you'll get the SBC for the same one as well. So plenty of them to unlock. You can choose throughout all of them. The options we've got, to be honest, will be roughly around the same. So we've kind of got a little bit of a cheat code here with the new foundations. So we saw Watt being number 1 because obviously, like we mentioned, there is a lot of Americans that are coming in SBCs and just overall decent in there. Tim Howard being the hero, brand new, everyone wants to try him out. Swanson as an SBC, you've not got too long to go left with that one. So I would suggest either going for it now. Morgan's got a little bit more time left, so you can obviously get her done at a later date, but I would say both of them are fantastic options if you wanted to go with it. Sophia Smith, cracking option 100%. And then obviously Rodman, there's a reason why she's 420 as an inform. You look across the informs recently, they ain't expensive. So there's a reason why she's so expensive in herself. And then obviously you've got the icons there, they're fantastic. You've got a couple of others, they're not necessarily go-tos. Beasley's never a bad option, but you'd have took out a left wing if you've got Swanson or, for instance, Rodman as well. Dempsey and Donovan are there, so there is plenty that you can go with. And you could even potentially go with the double upgrade and go for double the trouble with another 86 USA centre mid. Couldn't be a bad option there, to be fair. But then you've got the others that are kind of just standard. You've got, not everybody wants to do the American trio or quadruple at this rate. You have obviously got Muller as the left back. You've then got Salmon, who does look quite a decent striker, to be honest. You go and whack like a finisher or something on her. People could go for the Hunter, 98 pace, 92 on the shooting. But if you went, for instance, for a finisher, mostly explosive with 93 shooting, 90 on the dribbling, a 90 overall striker, I mean, it's not awful for SBC card. SBC card at 22,000. Can't really argue there, to be honest. Now, obviously, as well, with this, you have got the choice between the two different playstyles as well. So whatever you want to go with for the other, if you've not already put one in, that is always the option. We did get Di Lorenzo today. We got Aspas, Martins, Sabitzer, very nice, and then also Mina, okay, 84 centre back. So a little bit of a mini release, nothing too crazy going on. I don't think we got any more foundations today. We got obviously the trio yesterday, or kind of like midweek, I'm pretty sure. So in terms of what evolution I would pick, would be dependent on what you want to go for in terms of a squad, because a lot of the time with the squad foundations, they're not necessarily go-getters. Like, they're not going to be the next level. So I would say potentially, if you are either running potentially a Saudi team, could be an option for the Saudi boys. You've got El Dasari. You've obviously got Gabri in the cam role. Two that you can go with there. Obviously, we've already mentioned the two Americans. Salmon for maybe a women's prem. You've obviously got Sammy Kerr that more than likely will get an upgrade at some point soon. You've then got obviously the other West Ham centre mid that could potentially, if we do get a triple one of the squad foundations, maybe that then could be the two prem ladies, and then obviously the NWSL Watt could be the option, or you could go Portuguese League. Again, there are going to be plenty of decent Portuguese League players eventually. Could you get them up there already and start that league? Or you have got the Eredivisie, another great option, and you've got free Portuguese as well. So the striker could do with a quick step, never a bad option whatsoever. So there isn't necessarily too much to it. We got obviously a lot of it yesterday. I actually wasn't going to do a video on it until we got the second one, which does add that level, because now you could go and add the 83 and get him up to that 86. I mean, that's a pretty good upgrade right there. I like that they've done this, and I do like that they've given them the squad foundation skin still. They've not changed it to an Evo. I think I do like that. I was expecting to be able to change. So, for instance, if we got the squad foundations, we put them in an Evo, and then later on decided to put them in a squad foundations again, that we could change it even if they are an Evo card at the moment. So, for instance, if we was to go and put Watt into this one, say she could fit into there, then she'd obviously change to this Evo skin. I was led to believe, I thought they might have actually changed it, so you could have the Evo skin and then you could also revert it back to her squad foundations even in that Evo form. It would have been really cool, because it's also the problem you have with the purple card, with the level 39 cosmetic. You have that, so I, for instance, put Virgil in it. If Virgil, whenever, decides to get an upgrade, I would then Evo him out of that purple when really I want to keep him in it. So it's kind of forcing my hand on that side. So again, whether they change it at some point, we will see. There's plenty of other options that you can go with as well if you kind of just go and show all. There is a lot of foundation cards that you can put in. You've obviously got Fisk as well from Liverpool. If you wanted to go double English on the Prem women, just for that extra links. You've obviously got the German women as well. And again, you can kind of, I don't know why you put squad foundation into squad foundation. That just seems a little bit silly in my opinion. opinion. But I mean, it is what it is. So let me know down below, who are you picking? Have you got a double upgrade, or are you going completely rogue and doing 2 different evolutions for this? Hopefully we get a decent evolution coming this week. They seem to have been a little bit quiet this week. I don't know if they've done too many and they're thinking, okay, we're going to hold the reins back a little bit. But make sure you do like and subscribe, and I will catch you all for the next one. Peace.